6 February 1864. My dearest Elizabeth, it has been 1 year since the 118th Illinois Infantry Volunteers packed up, left Memphis, and boarded the Key West No. 2 steamer to join General Sherman's movement on Vicksburg. Much has happened. Some I can talk about. The months as a prisoner of war in Jackson, Mississippi weren't so bad. At least I got to come home for a few days and see you while I was on parole. And the Battle of Grand Coteau in Louisiana. Well, those Rebs were mighty agitated, and I saw enough death to last me a lifetime. But the greatest moment was just an hour ago when I opened your letter. We have a son. My son. Stephen Milo. I can't tell you the happiness I feel, Elizabeth. And I know you're worried that he doesn't seem quite right, but I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm so anxious to see him. Your loving husband, Stephen. First of October, 1865. My dearest Elizabeth, tomorrow we board the steamer W.R. Carter. The 118th Illinois Infantry Volunteers are going home. The war's been over for a good 5 months now, but getting us all home is a big ordeal. Oh, Colonel Fonda was promoted to Breveted Brigadier General Fonda in June. And we were assigned to keep the peace in Baton Rouge, but now we're done. General Fonda says that we fought in over 40 battles and 60 skirmishes, but God only knows how many more picket skirmishes, too. We traveled 400 miles by railroad, 3,300 miles by steamboat, and a good 2,200 miles by, marching and such. No telling how many more as scouts or on small expeditions. When we mustered in, we had 820 men and added 283 recruits for a total of 1,103 souls. Mustering out, we've only got 523 in all. And 14 are just missing. All I can think about is coming home, holding you, and meeting my boy. Your loving husband, Stephen. Stephen never met his son. The child died before he got home. Stephen and Elizabeth had 7 children, 2 of which died in childhood from black diphtheria. And Stephen himself died in 1915, a year after he started collecting his $30 per month Civil War pension. Abraham Lincoln was an Illinois boy, And the 118th Illinois, Stephen McKellips, and all the rest of them were proud of their neighbor, their commander-in-chief, their president. And each soldier in the 118th died a little bit the day that Lincoln was killed. Gettysburg was already famous, and Lincoln's adherence to the principles of freedom was legendary. He said that those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. And under a just God cannot long retain it. But it was Lincoln's grasp of liberty that made him larger than life. He said, "We all declare for liberty, but in using the same word, we do not all mean the same thing. With some, the word liberty may mean for each man to do as he pleases with himself and with the product of his labor, while with others, the same word may mean for men to do as they please with other men and the product of other men's labor. Here are two not only different, but incompatible things, called by the same name, liberty. And it follows that each of these things is by the respective parties called by two different and incompatible names, liberty and tyranny. Long live liberty.